The trail leads down there. I'm sure of it.
The wizard!
The wizard? No, no, my dears. That is food. He says the wizard must die. Take him and devour him, he commands. And so I shall. But not yet. Not yet. Let him hang a bit first. Let him await my pleasure. But the wizard alone is barely a meal for one such as myself. Now four is a feast.
Ready yet. To my side! I need a little help!
Carefully. Let him down slowly now.
He yet lives.
Aye, and he's coming around.
Radagast, are you well?
Oh, what a thoroughly unpleasant experience. I shall have more pity for flies in the future.
Can you tell us what happened?
Sinatra snatched me. Took me unawares, I'm afraid. I really didn't expect to encounter anything of her sort in this corner of the wood. No, not at all. You see, I came here to get away from trouble. Darkness is spreading across Mirkwood. A darker than usual darkness, I mean. And it's coming from Dol Guldur in the south. Roscorbel, my usual home, lies a little too close to Dol Guldur for comfort. So I came here. I have several such retreats. You can never be too prepared, living in Mirkwood and all. But do I know you?
No, Radagast, but you do know me.
Ah, young Bellerum. It's a pleasure to see you. So you are a part of this little party too? It's quite a mixed bag, really. I don't see elves, dwarves, and men rubbing elbows often, especially not in Mirkwood. Now add an eagle as well. This is turning out to be a rather extraordinary day, really, all things considered.
I am just glad we came in time. My friends and I have a mission, and we came seeking your aid.
We're looking for the dragon Urgost, who lives in the Grey Mountains.
And we have no time for a lengthy search.
We were told you might be able to help us find him.
You wish to find a dragon? Oh dear, is that really wise?
There was a powerful force here, and it is clear that you were their target. Why is the enemy after you?
The enemy never needs a reason to kill and destroy. But if I were to hazard a guess why they were after me in particular, I would say it is because of my talent for gathering and sending news quickly.
That could mean they plan to attack our friends nearby.
The Bjornings and my woodland kin are in danger. We must warn them.
Oh, you needn't concern yourself with that. As I said, I have a talent for such things. I will make sure our friends are warned. It's the neighborly thing to do, after all.
I had heard Mirkwood was home to many spiders, but I never expected anything like this. Are there more of her kind around?
I certainly hope not. This was the Spider Queen, Senathra. I've heard many fearful tales of her from my friends among the forest creatures, but I've never before had the misfortune of encountering her. I'm rather surprised to find her here. By all accounts, she kept her lair in the craggy mountains near Dolguldur, far to the south.
The spider's venom can be deadly. We should attend to you at once.
No cause for concern. It happens I know a thing or two about venoms and poisons. Senathra's poison could be deadly, but killing prey outright is not the way of such creatures. No, they much prefer to keep their meals alive for a time. Just as a farmer might age a cheese to improve its flavor, really. She used only...
Our mission is urgent. Do you know where Urgost can be found?
Well, he's a dragon, so I would say the Grey Mountains.
Yes, that is as we have already said. But do you know where in the Grey Mountains?
I haven't the foggiest notion, really.
What? So we've just been chasing the wind?
Ah, now, not so fast. I may not know where Urgost dwells, but I just might be able to find out. But I would need my staff for that, and I seem to have mislaid it somewhere.
We found your staff. Here it is.
I knew you would have need of it once we found you.
Ah, excellent. Aren't you the clever one? Crafty as a fox in your own fashion, too, I can tell. I'm grateful to you. Well then, let's see what we can find out, shall we? My friends might know a thing or two. Do you have news for me, little one? Ah. I see, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Very brave of you. Well done, my friend. And there you have it.
Perhaps you could explain further for those of us who do not speak the language of swallows.
Oh, you don't? Quite a pity, really. They're rather pleasant little fellows. Always something nice to say.
Well, what did this one have to say?
Quite a bit, actually. Here, let me show you.
Have you considered my offer?
You bargain with what you do not possess, man of the South.
I will have your price soon enough. Think carefully before you spurn this offer, dragon. As mighty as you are, you would do well not to offend my master.
I did not say I refused. Only that you must first achieve my reward before you can give it.
Ah, formality. I go now to take your price, but I will leave men behind to await your answer. Consider well, but not too long.
My time and my thoughts are my own to spend.
For now.
Sinatra is no more. That was a feat worthy of heroes of the elder days. I am honored to have witnessed it.
You were part of it as well. Thank you for your aid in the fight.
I am pleased to have done my part. That is one less threat to my people.
What of your friend Galron? Did you find him?
Sadly, I was unable to save Galron. I discovered he fell in the same battle in which I was captured. I recovered his war gear from the orcs, and I wish you to have it. Galron would be pleased to know it was still being used to fight the enemy. I must hasten home to inform my lord of everything that I've learned here. I shall pause only long enough to consult with Radagast. Farewell, Aradan.
The little cave swallow has told me where Urgost's lair can be found. I can guide us there when you are ready to depart.
Those who venture into the water.
Hello, Eridan. I do hope you've come to give me an account of your recent adventures.
Where to begin? I certainly don't need to tell you that Mirkwood is a perilous place. but we could not have been prepared for what we found there. And so, with Sinathra dead, Radagast safe, we returned here to Rivendell to inform Elrond of all we had learned.
Heavens, what a tale! If I didn't know you for an honest man, I'd think you were making the whole thing up. I hope I can keep all the facts straight. I'll have to jot down some notes. Oh, but perhaps I'll take a short nap first. Frequent naps help keep the mind sharp, you know. So you're on your way to find a dragon. I set out to do that once myself, to my everlasting amazement.
Of course. I'd nearly forgotten. But you have dealt with the dragon before.
Why, yes, I suppose there are not too many people who've come face to face with a dragon and lived to tell of it.
Do you have any advice to offer on dealing with them?
Advice? First I'd say stealing from them is generally a bad idea. I'd avoid that if you can. Secondly, should you find yourself in a pinch...
Pardon me, but
Yes, strange as it may seem, I was rather complimentary when I spoke with old Smaug, and I really hope...
I shall.
We are very close to the dragon's lair. We must now go cautiously. If Orgost was to catch us airborne, he might lay us low with a single blast of dragon fire. It is best you proceed on foot, while we shadow you from above.
Do you believe Urgost will be on guard against intruders?
I hope it is not so. But the keen senses of dragons are legendary. I fear he will see, hear, or smell us long before we can come to grips with him. Still, if Agendar's minions are hereabouts, it may be that their presence will mask our own.
I see the ruins of mighty works in the surrounding cliffs. What might they be?
I can answer that. What you see are all that remains of the mansions of my kin, the Longbeards. Once, there was a mighty host of dwarves living in these mountains, before the dragons came from the northern wastes to plunder our homes. Ah, to have seen these realms in the days of their glory. Seems we're always fated to lose the fruits of our labor.
Are there other dangers in these mountains, apart from Urgost?
There are orcs aplenty in the Grey Mountains, but do not forget that Agendar said he was leaving men to await the dragon's answer. We must be prepared to deal with them as well.
No point in delaying any further. Let's press on as swiftly as we may. Let us hope dragons are less formidable than legend makes them.
Perhaps the To the men who serve the Witch King.
Do that.
You face the power of the Eldar!
If you dare! I cannot do that yet.
And despair!
That must wait.
Dragon's answer.
They must be bold to camp on a dragon's doorstep like this.
More time. must wait.
We strike as one! Servants of the enemy, beware! Come on, great-hearted scum!
That must wait.
Ugh!
cannot do that. Need more time.
Hidden Dunedain cache.
This shield.
Nearly finished.
Come on, you faint-hearted scum!
not prevail!
Your master, he would have his answer in my own good time. You are not what I expected. You are no man of Gondoom, nor a Bjorning. Perhaps you wish to tell me why you are here.
O truly tremendous one, we came only to gaze upon your magnificence. Many times have we heard of the unmatched splendor of dragons, and we wished to see if the tales were true.
Did you now? Well then, what do you think of those tales, now that you see me?
They fail to do justice to your true glory.
Such pleasant speech. For one who invaded my home with murder in mind. Perhaps you care to tell me what you are really doing here.
I see there is no point in trying to deceive one as wise as you.
Certainly there is not. And so I ask you once again, why are you here?
We are hunting a servant of the Dark Lord, a man called Agendaur.
Are you indeed? Maybe we can make a deal.
A deal? What sort of deal?
Agendaur wishes me to join him in his conquest of the North. As a reward, he offers the realm of Nordenbard and all the wealth found there.
Nordenbard hardly seems like a fitting reward for one of your power and majesty.
I agree. If I wanted Nordenbard, I would have taken it long ago. No, I have my eyes set on a far greater prize. I want the ancient fortress of the Witch King himself, Gondoom.
Where is this place, Gondoom?
It sits atop the northernmost peaks of the Misty Mountains. Of old, it was the capital of the realm of Angmar, the mighty fortress of the Witch King himself.
What do you want with such a place?
The Grey Mountains are no longer a suitable home for one of my might and majesty. The oft-plundered homes of the dwarves who once dwelt here hold neither the wealth nor the grandeur I desire. Not even that watery hole, Nordenbard. No, I would be lord of loftier halls and master of the hidden vaults of the Witch King as well.
What's to prevent you from taking it?
Agendaur. He has taken control of Gondoom. From there, he plans his conquest of the North.
If you are so mighty, why not take Gondoom from Agendaur yourself? Can it be that you fear him?
Do not try my patience, Ranger. I fear no man. But Agendaur is a servant of Sauron, and I have no wish to make an enemy of the Dark Lord. You, on the other hand, have already done so. If you would see me remain neutral in this war, destroy Agendour and turn over Khan Doom to me.
It would be an honor to serve the great Urgost. Khan Doom shall be yours.
You are a poor liar, Ranger. But at least your lies are pleasant. Such flattery should be rewarded. I have gathered a thing or two from these ruins that you may find useful as you undertake my task.
It hardly seems likely a dragon would willingly give away his treasure. Is this some trick?
It is no trick. I am simply looking out for my interests. I want Khan Doom, and this gift may help you win it for me. Now take it and go. Oh, and if, as I strongly suspect, you care about the fate of Nordenbard, you might wish to return there. Agendour is moving against it as we speak.
They'll need our help. Let's go!
Oh yes, by all means, hurry.
I wonder indeed what transpired within that cave. But if our friends are in danger, then questions must wait. I will call Armanel and Baranthor, and we will depart at once.
Those...
The dwarves of Nordenbard do seem like a brave and hardy lot. I understand they're caught in a rather sticky situation. I do hope they come out of it all right.
I am pleased to see you here in Imladris once more. Is there something I can help you with?
I have good news, Master Elrond. We have captured all of the scrolls we sought.
You managed to gather all 6 of the remaining scrolls? You are truly a marvel, my friend. I will see to it that these are destroyed. You have done a great service to our cause by keeping these from the hands of the enemy. Such dedication is deserving of reward. I have selected a few relics of great age and power from among the treasures kept here in Imladris. They may serve you well. Take them with my thanks.
Does the capture of these scrolls mean we will face no more dark sorcerers?
Those who have learned dark arts from these writings will not forget what they know simply because the scrolls are destroyed. However, it will prevent, or at the very least, slow the spread of this evil. But let us not forget that given time, Agendour is capable of creating more such works. As long as he lives, there will always be the possibility that more dark sorcerers will emerge to oppose us.
All the more reason why we must rid ourselves of Agendour, as soon as may be. Goodbye, Master Elrond.
massing for another attack. I don't think we can hold off another one.
No, nor do I.
Did you hear that, Rudy? Have I gone mad, or... No, look! It's them, by thunder! Our eagle-riding friends! They've come back! Do you see, Brute? They... Mighty glad I am to see you, but it may already be too late. I've only a handful left who can still fight.
Then fall back to the upper chambers.
Give us what support you can from there.
And we will see what we can do against their siege machines.
But
Your place is with your people, Nordri. Go.
Luck to you all. Fall back! Back to the upper galleries! Fall back! Here they come!
We must hold them! Fight on!
Let's see if you can take me!
No
Take cover!
Sappers on the right side!
Goblin sappers are trying to breach the main gate! Aye, we must stop the sappers before they can blast down the inner doors! Let's see if you can take me!
Sappers on the left side!
Don't let the sappers reach the inner door!
We cannot endure this light! They send a band of sappers against the gate!
Stop the sappers before they reach the inner door! More sappers coming!
Velaram! They send trolls against the gate!
Come! We will drive them back! Berenthor, to the gate!
Beware! Beware!
Andriel, Farad, the gate! The Olog High have smashed through the outer door! Let's stop the Olog High before they reach the inner door!
won this battle.
Nordenbach is saved. But at what cost?
Belleron!
Tell me he's not gone.
No, he lives. But he is sorely hurt.
Can he be saved?
I believe so, but his wounds are severe. He will need time and constant care if he is to recover.
He'll have that. The best that we can give, I promise you. I'll take charge here. Go to my father and tell him what's happened. He'll send dwarves to help with Belleron.
Goran yet lives? That's some good news, at least.
He was wounded in the fighting, but he's still on his feet. Hurry inside now and speak to him.
Once again, we of Nordenbad are in your debt. Without your aid, we would not have held them. The enemy is defeated, but at very great cost.
Our friend Belleron lies gravely injured. We must help him.
I have already ordered my people to bear him into the hall. He will have the best care we can give, for it is certain we owe him our lives. But what of Urgast? You set out to deal with the dragon. Did you find him?
Yes, but Agandar found him first. He promised the dragon Nordenbad.
We offered him Agandaur's stronghold instead, Karn Doom. Karn Doom? The ancient fortress of the Witch King of Angmar? Yes. We should have known Agandaur would reoccupy that accursed place. If Urgast desires that black pit, he is welcome to it. But Agandaur will need to be dealt with.
Yes, and so our path leads now to Karn Doom.
Such a trek will be long and difficult, and the loss of the Eagles means you will need to go on foot.
So be it then. For the sake of all free folk, Agandaur must die.
I can spare no warriors to send with you. The strength of Nordenbad is all but spent. Yet it would please me if you would take these. They are heirlooms of my house, the greatest works of my people passed down through long generations. Parting with them would be hard, but your fight is our fight, and so I give them freely. Choose what you will, and may it help avenge the fallen.
We've moved Belleron into the tavern. You should be there when he wakes. Are you here to buy something? Speak up! Time's a-wasting. We owe you and your friends our lives, and I won't forget it. By my beard, Eigendauer must pay.